welcome back to my channel. So this is my final Halloween makeup tutorial for this year, and I decided to end it, of course, with a glam look. And I'm a glam lioness, cat, whichever one you want to deal you want to choose it. So this was the inspiration for my look. It's on Instagram by a Dijana Makeup. I'll leave her name in the description box below, but I saw it and I fell in love, and I'm like, listen, I gotta do that look. I have to. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of my Halloween looks this year. Let me know below which one was your favorite, and as always, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. Let's just jump right into the tutorial, and as always, thank you so much and stay beautiful. Bye. Hi, so I have my freshly washed face and primed and ready to go, and we're gonna start off by applying our foundation, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in Cocoa, and I'm just applying it all over the face, and then I'm blending it in, and my Real Techniques Beauty complexion sponge. Next, I'm gonna go into my GRAFTOBIAN foundation palette and take a light shade and use it as my concealer for today, because with this look I want to accentuate my features to make it look more cat-like. Smiled a little bit and apply that to carve out my cat-like mouth area. And then for the nose, I'm making my nose be wider to mimic that of a feline. Looks crazy, but don't worry, we're gonna blend it out using, again, that Real Techniques complexion sponge. We don't want to blend it out too much because we still want it to look light in those areas, but we still don't want it to look too crazy. So as usual, I blend and then I go over the edges with the flip side of the sponge that I use when I was applying my foundation, just so that it looks a bit more seamless. So we're just blending and making sure everything looks seamless and work well together, and it looks crazy, but it's the look we're going for, so just work with it, okay? So next, we're gonna set all those highlighted areas using my Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade Medium. And I'm using my Real Techniques Beauty complexion sponge to do this. I'm gonna set the other areas of my face using my matte Mineralize Skinfinish in Dark Deep like usual. And I'm gonna sweep away the excess powder with whatever is remaining on my brush from my MAC Dark Deep. So for contouring, I'm going with a strong contour. So I'm using that deep dark brown shade from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm really carving out my cheekbones, and I'm gonna round it out. As you see, I'm rounding it out because I want to create features that are more cat-like. Of course, we're gonna blend it out, but I still want it to be that dark and deep, but we're gonna blend it out so it's not so stark. And of course, what you do for one side, you do for the other. Now to blend that out some more and so it doesn't look so cray-cray, we're gonna take our COVERGIRL Ebony bronzer and we're just gonna bronze it. Now going in with a smaller brush, I'm gonna further outline the laugh line on my face to make it more cat-like friendly, if that makes any sense. And I'm also going to do that along the bridge of the sides of my nose to make it more pronounced, and carry that into that area of my eye to carve it out. Moving on to our eyes, the first thing we're going to do is prime them, and I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande, and then I'm going to blend that out using a Real Technique brush, and I'm going to set it also with the loose powder from Maybelline that we used earlier on to help with blending down the line. Now to define that area, make my eyes look more cat-like, I'm going in with my COVERGIRL Queen Collection Ebony bronzer, and I'm bringing that out to elongate my eyes. So I'm really accentuating my eyes to make them look more cat friendly. Then I'm gonna go in again with that deep dark brown shade that we used to contour our face from the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm gonna apply that on top of where we put our Ebony bronzer a while ago. And again, I'm gonna also bring that outwards to further elongate my eyes. Next, I'm gonna go in and take that orangey shade and kind of use it as a blending transitional color on a wider, fluffier blending brush, just to make things look a bit more softer. I take my Revlon Photo Ready EyeArt in Topaz Twinkle, and I'm using a flat brush to carve out the shape of the eye look that I want to do, as you see. And I'm just taking my time and then make sure to really elongate the eyes with that. Now going into the Morphe 35B palette, I'm going to take that black shade and I'm using a very small pencil brush. It's really an eyeliner brush from Sigma, and really carve out and further define that crease cat feature in the eye look that I'm doing. And then I'm going to blend it out because we don't want it to look so stark. So I'm just blending it out into the other colors that we had laid down earlier on. And then further blending by using a more tapered but fluffy brush. Then we're gonna take our Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm gonna wing my eyes. I'm gonna create a wing liner, or more like a cat liner. As you saw, I really took my liner and extended it further than I normally would. And then I'm just connecting it, doing, you know, your regular thing. For that inner section of my eyes, I took some of the black from the Morphe 35B palette, and on the Sigma eyeliner brush, I'm just bringing that out to meet the eyes. And then I'm sweeping away some of the excess powder that we had applied earlier on. And I'm again taking that Sigma eyeliner brush to also create another line that connects with my underwater line. If it doesn't make sense, just look at what I'm doing. I'm not the greatest at explaining, okay? I'm sorry. I'll get better. And then I'm just blending that line out a bit. And in the waterline, I'm applying the RIMMEL London Kohl Kajal eyeliner pencil in the shade Nude. And then I'm going to take this angle eyeliner brush and apply some of that Topaz Twinkle in between those two black lines that we use in that area. Now taking the glitter side of the Topaz Twinkle, I'm just applying some glitter because it just wouldn't feel right without some glitter. Yep. And I'm just taking my time not to go over the work that I already did. If you do, no problem, we can clean that up. And we're gonna go and boom, I did the other eye off camera. Really loved how that eye look. So we're gonna just change it a bit, and first I'm gonna use my Garnier Micellar water and a Q-tip, and I'm just gonna remove some of that work that I did earlier on to bring the look closer, lower, because bringing it so wide it didn't fit my eye as much. And then I'm gonna apply some NARS Amande concealer over that, blend it, set it, and I'm just basically gonna redo the steps that I did earlier on. So first I'm applying the orange shade from the Morphe 35O palette. Then I'm gonna take the deeper dark brown shade and apply that lower than where we had applied first. Then I'm gonna take the black eyeshadow from the 35B palette and, you know, retrace it to create more of that kind of cut crease look. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you do one eye, then you do the other, and you realize you really prefer how the other eye looks, so you make some changes. No worries, boom bam. I decided I really wanted to keep this in so that you guys can see how to fix a problem if you are doing your makeup and don't want to start over. This is just a way you can fix it. And again, I'm going over with the Topaz Twinkle to kind of clean up that line that I made and make everything more sharp. And then of course add in glitter. And I'm just using the Kat Von D liner to just reline some of the things that I did earlier on to make it more pronounced. For the brows, I'm gonna take a black eyeliner pencil by NYX, and I'm gonna create long strokes for my brow, longer than the natural hairs. And at the front of it, I'm not gonna do my regular. As you saw, I brought it higher up and more sparse, and then at the end I did it like how I would normally do my eyebrows. And then I'm gonna use that Kat Von D liner again to create more lines and to make it more pronounced and make it more whisker type, cat type. And then to clean up under the brows, I'm gonna take that NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande and just taking my time to clean it up. And then all you need to do is pop on whatever lashes you choose to use. And of course, all the products will be listed in the description bar below. Yes, girl, get it. So back with that Kat Von D liner, I'm gonna create now the mouth and nose area for the cat. And I just drew a line in the middle of my Cupid's bow to meet my top lip. And then for the nose, you wanna first create like an upside down C and carve it out round. Just look at what I'm doing. It's so hard to explain, but as you guys can see. And then I'm just filling that in with my NYC liquid eyeliner in black. You don't have to use this. You could use an eyeshadow, a gel eyeliner, face paint, whatever you want to use. I just use what I had. So for the lips, first we're going to take the Kat Von D liner again, and we're going to create a little stroke on the outer corners of our lips and kind of out and a little up, and connect it back to the lips in a swoop kind of way. Then we're gonna take the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Witches, and we're just gonna outline and fill in just our top lips and connect it with that little outside swoop de doop that we did. I know we use a lot of Kat D in this video, but and back with the Kat Von D liner, we're just creating dots. You can add the whiskers. I just didn't like the whiskers, so I just did the dot. And because I just felt like we needed to do some highlights, and I took the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlighter and applied that to my cheeks, my nose, my brows. Just wanted to be a little highlighted. I want to be a highlighted feline beast, okay? And then for the bottom of our lips, I took again the Topaz Twinkle and just apply that as I would a lipstick to the bottom of my lips with no glitter action. Now this part is totally option. You can either do half like I did or do the entire face and body. But first I took my liner and created those little swoops and swiggles. There's no rhyme or reason for how to do this. And then I just fill them in with the Topaz Twinkle. And then I'm going to reline the lines with the NYC liquid eyeliner in black. And that's basically it for this look. Thank you so much and have a wonderful Halloween. Bye.